you're the one.
What are you, like, talking about?
Okay. Hey, guys.
Hey, let me get situated.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you hold it? Hey, guys.
Hey, everyone.
Welcome back to the
Diva Diaries.
Episode 6. Crazy. Wow, guys, I never thought we'd get this. Never thought we'd get this far.
It's been 6 months.
Let me just
6 months. 6 weeks.
Let me just address the elephant in the room. I did dye my hair. I know everybody's asking. Everybody's wondering.
It looks better than the blonde, though.
Yeah, a lot of people were telling me that, and everybody was actually telling me that the blonde looked really bad when I had it, so I don't really know why the way didn't tell them now to tell me that.
I told you that your old hair looked better. And then your mom just straight up told you that the blonde was ugly.
She didn't say ugly per se. She said more, yeah, I really didn't like that blonde on you. To quote. So,
and
here
take that
I am.
as you will.
This actually is a little bit green. Like, nobody else sees it, but I see it.
I don't see green.
No, I see it, though.
Let me see.
It's like, oh, you can't see it right now, but, like, it's there. Like, it's there. So I'm gonna have to do red color correction. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't know.
I miss your red hair. That was iconic. That was like
red
Zuzu's
hair. Guys,
hair.
I literally had red hair for 2 freaking years. But it's like, it was different shades of red. I actually have really been thinking about going back. I think ever since I got rid of it, I've been thinking about it. Like, it's kind of like, that's like it's my Roman Empire.
Wow.
That's like, I never stopped thinking about the red hair. But it also, I don't know. I kind of wish I stayed blonde. I kind of want to stay blonde for summer, but
There's stuff in my teeth.
there always is. I hate those people who just have like plaque, like just all over their teeth.
Yeah.
You know,
like
like
the people who just like spit a lot when
just
they
like
talk.
caked up, spit in the corners of their mouth. Like, if you have like braces, that's one thing, but if you don't, then brush your damn teeth. Like, basically, white tongues. Actually, my tongue's white sometimes.
Your tongue was like brownish yellow one time, so I don't.
It was after I ate, so that's like an excuse, right?
That means it's like built up though. That was like.
No, I think I had like an Oreo.
I really hope they heard that gulp. Do you think they would be able to?
No, I don't think so. One time
Speaking of, we ordered new mics.
Yeah.
So we won't be.
Oh, actually, so funny thing, I actually haven't ordered them yet. But they'll be here.
I paid you $20.
No, I will like order them. I just like haven't yet.
You said, quote unquote, they won't be arriving this week.
Yeah.
So that was just another way of you saying you never ordered them.
Yeah, you want to know why they won't be arriving this week? Like,
no, Zuzu, tell me.
I'll give you a guess.
Enlighten me.
So, it's just because, like, I was waiting, because I wanted to order.
You never ordered them. That's why they're not arriving this week.
I think everybody else got it. But anyways, you just breathe really loudly. But anyways.
I was so excited. I thought they were gonna be, like, here by, like, tomorrow, maybe. You could have tested them out.
No, they're actually still no. It's okay. I'll explain why. Can I explain why?
Yeah.
Okay. Basically, I was gonna order other stuff from Amazon, right? So then I was like, I had them in my cart, and then I was waiting to buy them. Oh, so I painted my nails. Anyways.
I didn't even notice.
They're kind of also orange from tea staining.
Like, no one wants to hear that. You know, some people like don't like those sounds.
Okay, like, I don't care, actually. I don't give a fuck, actually. Anyways, and so then I was waiting to order them, and they were in my cart, and I just like completely forgot that, like, completely. And so you said it, and then I was like, oh yeah, they're not gonna be arriving this week. And you're like, oh, that's okay. And then I just still haven't ordered. But I will.
You said that they wouldn't be here in time for this episode.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not lying.
You weren't lying, but you also weren't being transparent.
I just withheld the truth a little bit, and there's nothing wrong with that. I don't think
it's not like I would have been mad if you told me. Like, I've been expecting. You let me down.
Well, because I thought I was, if you're gonna let me down gently, tell me no, you don't want me. I was gonna order them that day, but then I just didn't.
Okay.
So, that's okay, because, you know what? Because you're also to blame, because you never freaking charged them. Do you? So let's talk about that. Dude, today, I have not been able to get freaking Hamilton out of my head.
Yeah, I know.
You
literally just walked into my house 20 minutes ago and started belting out.
Actually, it was not belting. You're being dramatic.
No, you were belting in my kitchen while eating my food.
that you offered to me.
And burping in my cup.
And what's wrong with that? Like, mi casa es su casa, so su casa es mi casa.
You thought you ate with that one.
Is that not the truth though?
Let's continue.
Speaking of Spanish, dude, we're doing the freaking food unit right now.
Oh my god. I have Spanish 5th block, right? It's first thing in the morning, and I don't eat breakfast.
It's gonna be really confusing to people who like don't know our school system.
Okay, well I have Spanish first thing in the morning
right.
when I get to school. Like that's my first block, and I don't eat breakfast in the mornings because I wake up really late. And so we're doing the food unit right now, and when I tell you, like you can hear my stomach growling at the back of the class because I'm so hungry. Because literally for my presentation, I have to study this delicious meal.
What are you doing for yours?
I'm doing. I forgot what it's called.
Oh, but yeah, we have to like do a project and we have to do like a recipe. I'm just doing shrimp tacos because it was the first thing I thought of. Camarones.
Wow.
So I already had that up in the
chamber. In the old noggin.
In the chamber, yeah. And
chamber of
secrets.
No.
Oh my god. Speaking of, our world's kind of broke this week because if you guys remember,
we actually had an existential crisis yesterday.
If you guys remember, I think it was last episode. I think there's been multiple episodes. We talked about how we have fan casts for Harry Potter and Marauders characters like at our school.
Yeah.
And
they're accurate.
They're very accurate, okay? And we have 2 Siriuses, okay? Not only did they interact, but they're also friends with Remus.
It was crazy. There was 2 worlds colliding.
And then we also gained a Marlene, and then Marlene and one of our Siriuses is in your math
It's in my math, and today I was trying so hard not to
freak out.
Maybe freak out, stare at them, because it was just kind of crazy. Yeah. And then we realized maybe this is a mental illness.
Maybe she texted me a picture of Esteban Cucurixca, right?
He was up there. He's
and
up there.
then and he was with, I said, why is he with the Regulus variant? And she was like, what'd you even say? Moonwater?
Yeah, I said Moonwater, which is
and I kind of
Remus and Regulus.
And I kind of just caught myself for a second. I said, I think we're mentally ill. I actually was gonna suggest doing another pact this episode, but I think we're already past it. We're actually 7 minutes in.
I think we just need to be ourselves.
I think
that's who we are.
Deep down, this is who we are.
Not deep down. This is the surface.
Also, speaking of, guys, I had maybe one of the best cries in a while this week because of Marauders, because
of the fanfiction,
because of Effie. Actually, it reminded me of you.
My god!
When I was crying, I was thinking of you.
Oh, that's really intimate.
Yeah.
Speaking of, the new Hunger Games book is out. I want to read it. I want to get it. It's about Haymitch.
A lot of people are comparing it to Marauders. I've seen.
Yeah, I want to.
But I don't know why. I don't know anything about Hunger Games.
You've never seen them?
No.
What the hell?
I know the concept.
Well, then you can't read one of the Marauders fanfictions until you've seen the Hunger Games.
Which one is it? I know I've heard of it.
It's one of the big 3
choices.
Crimson Rivers.
Oh, right.
You can't read Crimson Rivers unless you've seen the Hunger Games or read them.
Unless I understand it. Well, it's Regulus. I wasn't planning on it anyways.
Okay, they don't know what we're talking about.
They don't give a fuck.
Anyways, on another
actually.
topic, last night I was kind of I was bored. I was procrastinating my Spanish homework, and I was like, what can I do that'll make me feel efficient, but I'm actually not doing anything important?
And you know what that's gonna be?
No, and I actually started journaling.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Wow. What'd you journal? What'd you journal about?
It was just the intro because this was my first time ever journaling, and I was like, the main reason I'm doing it is just to seem cool and mysterious.
Right.
If I'm gonna be completely honest.
You're gonna be at a One Direction concert, pull out your journal, start writing.
Pull out my journal.
Then they're gonna invite you up on stage, and the rest is history.
Exactly, because I'm YN.
Right.
And I'm gonna embrace it.
Every time someone says YN, not your name, but the other meaning, I get really confused, and I always think they're saying your name.
Me too.
I
also don't know why people who aren't black say
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't say that, guys.
Because it's actually just an abbreviation for yeah.
Yeah. So maybe don't do that. Oh my god. I really hope that picked up on mic. I really hope that picked up.
It probably did. That was loud.
That was
My neck has been cracking
Did you
a
just
lot
die?
recently.
Are you like what?
My neck has been cracking a lot recently. It's actually really bad.
Mine hasn't, dude. I literally used to be like good, like pretty, like good, like. But
you know what? I think one of the most like scary things is when someone like offers to like crack your like knuckles for you.
there's only one person that I'll let crack my knuckles because she can also do like this. Like she can do this, and she can also like she can do this part. She can also do this part, and it's really it hurts, but then it feels good.
Right, but then you get like addicted to doing that part, and you don't know how to do
Addicted.
it. Addicted.
What woke you up this morning? Addicted.
Not funny, actually.
Anyways, and then also speaking of our fan casts, so I do like musical like backstage like whatever, and I did in middle school, but like this is like my first product like high school like production or whatever, dude.
Excuse me.
The things that those people get up to, like the drama that they have, it's actually like a whole
The
nother.
lore is insane.
It's a whole nother planet over there. Like I don't feel like myself. Something comes over me. I start singing Hamilton. I start like talking about not like things that I would not normally talk about.
Which musicals have you seen?
I
I'm
mean,
a big musical
there's
fan.
a lot. I'm like, yeah, I can't like name
Yeah.
every single
Okay.
musical I've seen. The ones that I've watched that are like, oh my god, dude, you know what I need to watch? I need to find like a good version of Cursed Child to watch on YouTube. I need to like, cause I keep seeing Scorpius everywhere.
Me too.
And I need to lock in, and then I need to read a fan fiction, of course, but I need to actually know the lore first before I can move on to that next step.
Right.
If you guys don't know, Cursed Child is like the sequel to, well, not like sequel, but like whatever, to Harry Potter. It's like about like Harry and Draco's kids.
Yeah,
Have
and
you seen
basically
it?
they're in love. No, I haven't. I haven't even read it because it's not even like a
It's
book.
like a play.
It's a playwright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to. If y'all know any good like YouTube like versions to watch on YouTube, like let's get into that. Anyways, yeah, the theater world is kind of
insane.
It's kind of crazy. You know, the thing is, like, I feel like you know that trend where it's like we're like theater kids. Of course, we don't wash our asses, like that sort of, thing.
Course.
You know,
we're theater kids. We don't brush our teeth.
We're
night.
Theater kids. We're all in an incestual kind of relationship.
Dynamic here.
Yeah. No, it actually is. Wow.
Anyways, are you a part of it? You're part of the incest?
I wish, but I'm not, unfortunately.
Honestly, okay, I'm not gonna.
What?
I was gonna say with the people who are in theater at our school, I'd want to be in the incest.
Would you?
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know.
That's why I tried cutting myself off there.
Yeah.
But since you insisted on knowing,
if you insist. No. I don't even know where I was going with that. Oh, I was gonna say like I wish I was in charge of the social media. Like I would go crazy. I'd actually go crazy.
Oh,
on
I
that.
know. Who is in charge of this? Oh, speaking of, I got interviewed today when I was leaving lunch.
By who? Like just some rando?
No, by these two girls. I know them.
Mm-hmm.
They're sophomores, and they saw me. They're like, "Oh, Neha," and Michelle, who's my best friend. They were like, "Do you wanna do an interview?" And they held up a tiny mic, as we are now. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure theirs is like better quality than this. And they were like, they just asked us like a question for like Instagram. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Because there's like a basketball game going on tonight, so they asked us like what our predictions are, and I don't know anything about basketball, so we just said that we're gonna win 100-0. It's pretty accurate.
Oh my god, our history teacher.
So I March Madness.
We love her. We love like just as a little. We love our history teacher. However, she's very into basketball. Like she's like one of the basketball
assistant
coaches.
Coach. Yeah.
And she's like very into basketball. Like she loves basketball. Okay, and there's a lot of people in our class that play basketball. Like a lot. Actually a lot. Like
quite a few people. And if they don't play it, then they enjoy
it, right? Like actually majority of our class, right? So we were the other day. We were like learning like doing what you're supposed to be doing in history class, and she was like, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna start our notes early because like before lunch, so that we can watch March Madness."
Excuse me? We never start notes before lunch.
That's not a normal thing, but she said, "Yeah, I want to be able to watch for you guys to, like watch March Madness at the end." I think I don't rather punt myself off of a cliff.
I think I'd rather just do the notes for the whole class than watch basketball.
I think I'd actually rather like do like 4 history classes.
I'm
worth
sorry,
of work.
basketball is the most boring sport.
I'm
to watch.
I'm not super into watching sports. I like volleyball. I like tennis.
Volleyball is fun to watch.
Tennis I like because of challengers.
Football I like to watch.
I don't.
But basketball?
Like basketball possibly is like, or baseball. Baseball is also really
Baseball,
boring.
yeah. But out of like the top popular
no,
ones,
I can't. Like no.
No.
I don't want to.
And
like,
I don't get why college basketball is even more like
right. And the whole class was talking about it, and then me and Neha were just.
NFL,
you just kept
NBA.
going.
Yeah.
The whole class was talking about it. Me and Neha just looked at each other like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't want to watch basketball.
I don't care. I could not care less about basketball. Dude, I hate when people say I could care less. Do you say that? You seem like the type to say that.
No.
Okay.
I'm big on grammar.
Really?
I am. Well, I think it's an ick when people don't like
when people
don't use
or
proper
people,
grammar.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, I don't really care if people say like me instead of I or I instead of me. Or no, it kind of pisses me off sometimes when people say I instead of me because they're just trying to sound smart. But like it's whatever. But I don't like when people say like I'll be like Neha and eyes. Eyes?
Eyes?
It's not a word. Okay,
minds. Like
Neha and minds.
Or like even just like I don't have like an example. I don't even have like no, but it just makes me so mad I can't even.
And actually, yeah, no, it's like I'm not super big into grammar, and I'm not gonna correct people.
No, I'm not gonna be annoying about it.
But it's I don't like you if you do that. I think that kind of goes.
I'm not the type to like correct your there when we're like texting. But
I am.
No, it depends on how close I am to the person.
Yeah.
Because if it's just like someone that's asking me.
The other day, I texted you and I said the wrong there, and I literally read back the text and I was so embarrassed I deleted it.
Well.
That was the first time I think that's ever happened to me.
I actually hate when I like fumble my words when I'm talking. Like I forget how to speak because I sound
right
illiterate.
I think this just goes back to what you always say is just that you like hate stupid people.
Yeah, and I will stand by that forever. That I just don't like dumb people.
It's like you don't actually have to be like book smart. You just need to like
have some sort of common sense.
Some sort of but also kind of I hate people with like no sense of like urgency.
That's fine.
Like people like no, it like even if because I'm such like an anxious person when it comes to like being late to stuff.
Yeah, like people with no sense of urgency are annoying, but also people who try to be like super rushing and on like super early, like that's annoying. I'm not like we don't need to be there
like 30 minutes early. Yeah, no, I'm not like that, but it's like I just like I hate people who only want to get there on time. I want to get there at least like 5 minutes early.
I know you were so mad when we went to our friend's quinceañera.
Oh my god. Okay, we were so late.
So
my best friend's quinceañera. Why were we even late? I don't even remember.
Okay.
So, oh yeah, because of you guys. So we were late to like my best friend's quinceañera, and it wasn't even like
this is in October.
This is in October, and it wasn't even like okay, it wasn't even like that like. It was like whatever, right? Like we still made it there like kind of sort of on time. But could you feel like I feel like you could feel the stress radiating off of me.
I could.
I was so
because
anxious.
it was an hour away.
Cuz you and freaking Michelle were diddy daddling.
It was an hour away and I don't know.
Dilly dallying. That's what I meant.
Dilly dallying. Yeah. It was an hour away and I was supposed to give both Michelle and Zuzu a ride to the venue. And my parents were like, okay, we'll leave at, I don't even remember what time we were supposed to be there. We were supposed to be there at like 6. Mm-hmm. And so we were like, okay, we'll leave at like 5. And we ended up leaving at like 5:30. And then we also hit traffic on the way. And oh my gosh, when we hit traffic, that I started feeling stressed too.
I cannot, I actually like, if I'm in the car, like if I'm like I just can't handle being late to stuff. And it's not even like even if we don't end up being late, like majority of the time, even if like I think we're gonna be late, I don't end up being late to things. But it's like it's just
we weren't late to the thing.
No,
to the quinceañera. No, we weren't late.
But
we were right on time.
I hate when people are like. I just don't like when they're not stressed. Even if it's like shaking your leg and like being like won't get you there any faster. Like it pisses me off when you're just like calm about being late. Like I just don't like that.
Right. I want
like everyone to feel as stressed as I am.
Yeah, I get like anxious when I'm gonna be late to something, and then my mom gets mad at me because my mom has no sense of urgency. Because also that's the big thing with like Indian people is that we're always late to stuff. And so if you go to like an Indian party and you go at the time that they list, you're actually gonna be one of the first people there. because everyone's actually just late.
So where do you think that comes from? Like, why do you think that is?
Uh, I think we're just like very disorganized people.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Hey. But yeah, no, I just like it just pisses me like it just pisses me off. Like just please. Or like
Right.
oh
I
my
get anxious, but then I won't be like rushing everyone. I'll just like cry silently,
yeah,
like at
me
the back of
too.
the car. I'll just be like in tears, like we're gonna be late, and everyone's gonna be mad at us, and
Right.
I just have to tell them like, oh, it was my parents,
Right. I don't even like it's
because
not
I'll be
even like
ready on time.
it's not even like but the thing is I think it's just that I like structure a lot. Maybe that does have something to do with like mental illness, but it's like even if it's like plans like with my friend and it's like okay, let's say I'm at my friend's house, right? And then we're like, "Oh, do you want to like go to the mall later?" And then like they're like, "Okay, yeah, we can go at like it's like maybe it's like 1." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, we'll go at 3," right? We're not meeting up with anybody. We're just
Yeah.
going. But if we don't go at 3, that just like I will start crying.
No, I don't think that's
Normal?
okay.
No.
Because that's a very common thing. Obviously, yeah, it's still on. That's a very common thing. Like people do need like
That's a
to be
trait of
there,
autism, I think.
but I don't know. I'm pretty flexible. Like if we're I don't know that wouldn't bother me as much because it's not like we're meeting people there, and it's
It's
not
actually
like
stressing me out just thinking
and
about
it's
it.
not like we had like we have plans that we need to like be there for. It's just like a fun thing that we're going out for. It shouldn't stress you out that much.
Yeah, no, I actually have started crying over that before. Or it's like, or I hate just like spontaneous things. I hate, or no, it's not even
I
spontaneous things.
love spontaneous
It's not
things.
even like spontaneous things. It's just like if
Oh my god.
if you say we're gonna go out this time, I need us to go at this time. No later, no earlier. Like I need us to go at this freaking time because I literally like I hate just not having structure. Like I actually like do you? I'm getting so
Yeah,
like
you're getting
upset
really
about
riled
this.
up.
I think I'm autistic.
I was gonna say, me and my family,
You're gonna say I'm autistic?
no, I was gonna say me and my family are
Oh.
not structured. We are very spontaneous people because, okay, so one of the best like vacations of my life, I think, and I've been a lot of places. It was we call it like the Southern trip because one day, right? This was 2022, I think. My like parents were just like, oh, we're gonna like just like go on a road trip. We don't know where, and we were like, okay, like let's just pack. And so then we packed our bags, like for the next day, and then we just like left. I don't remember what like break this was over. I think it was like over spring break or something.
Mhm.
And then we just started driving, and like we didn't know where we were going, but then we just started driving like down south, and then we went to like we stopped by Richmond. We just ate dinner there, and then we were like we didn't have any like hotel booked or anything, and then like my mom was booking hotel rooms in the car in the parking lot of the hotel that
Yeah,
we
no,
were
I wouldn't be able to breathe.
that we were
I'd
gonna
be like crying so hard I couldn't
yeah
breathe.
we were booking hotels in the parking lot of the hotel that we were gonna stay in, and that actually made it a lot more expensive than it had to be. And then we would stay in there for the night and then like just keep driving, and we made it all the way down to Georgia, and then we went all the way back up, and we that was actually the most fun trip of my life. And then one time we went to Virginia Beach, and we hadn't had a hotel booked yet, and so we literally arrived at Virginia Beach, and we go to the beach. We have our clothes on. We're like in the water with our clothes on, and then we're just like chilling on the beach. And my mom is like, "Oh, there's actually like no hotels available right now." And we're like, "Okay, let's just go get food." And then we got a
Yeah.
hotel that night.
Yeah, no, it's not okay. It's not even like I don't like spontaneity. Like that's true. Like the best trip that I've ever been on is when my friend from the quince, her this was like 7th grade. So we kind of have like this tradition ever since then to like go to Virginia Beach over the summer,
My
right?
posture's so bad right
Like
now.
me and her family will like go on like day trips to, like Virginia Beach, right? But it was like literally like it was like 10 p.m. like one night in like summer, and she was just like, "Hey, do you want to come with us to Virginia Beach tomorrow?" And I was like, "What?" And then she was like, "Yeah, we're just gonna like leave at like 3 a.m. and we're just gonna spend the day." And I was like, "Okay." So then I went and woke my dad up and I asked, and he was like, "Alright." Like,
My parents would never say yes to that.
yeah, I don't know.
Unless it was like someone
My
like a
mom
family
wouldn't. My
friend.
mom, well, because she basically is a family friend.
Oh, true.
My mom wouldn't. I don't think would have said yes. But my dad did.
So
So
your
then,
mom didn't know?
no, not until we had already like left.
Was she mad?
A little bit.
Oh.
Especially because I actually don't think she's ever met her parents. So she's
Oh.
actually not really a family friend. But like to me she
So
is.
my mom would actually like cry tears yelling at me if I ever did that.
But anyways, yeah, and so then like the next day I woke up at 3 a.m. and they just like picked me up, and then we got home like at like 3 a.m. like the next day.
That actually reminds me of this one day. Like my dad, like my mom was in India, right? And so it was over the week. Okay. It was over the weekend, and I was sleeping in, and because my mom wasn't here, no one came to wake me up. So I slept in until 3:30 p.m. And I wake up and I check my phone, and the only reason that I woke up is because my sister came into my room, and she's like Nino, Michelle is calling me, and I was like, why is my best friend calling you?
Right.
My older sister, who's like 20, by the way, and she's asking you like if you're alive, and I was like, okay, yeah, whatever, like. And then I answered Michelle, and she had made plans for the both of us to go out that day, and I didn't know. And she was asking to see if I like could go to the plans that she had made for both of us, and I was like, okay, yeah, when is it? And she said 3:45, by the way.
And did you go?
And so I got up and I got ready. I like put my makeup on so fast. I changed, and then I'm literally putting my shoes on by the door. My dad doesn't know that I'm going out, and my sister doesn't either. And I'm like, "Oh, Michelle is outside right now. Like I need to go." And my dad was like, "Okay, have fun." But like my mom would never say yes to that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, okay, it's not even like spontaneity that's like the issue with me. It's just like I don't know. I like to like I can be spontaneous sometimes, but I like to have a nice plan schedule. Like if okay, it's like if someone tells me we're gonna do this at this time on this day, I need to know. And if someone tells me oh like we're gonna do this tomorrow, I need to know every single detail. I need to know everything like how everything's happening. Like I need to know everything. I need to know like my whole week ahead of time, and then like literally like when I go to sleep, I'll be like, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna wake up at this time, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then when I get home, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Like I need like a plan of every day.
Like having a schedule is nice. It gives you structure. It gives you like a sense of what to do. But I think if something goes wrong, I'm not gonna like freak out about it because my schedules, unless it's something that's strictly set, like I will move around it.
Yeah, no. Or it's just like I hate when it's like very vague when people are like, oh, we'll maybe do this, and I was like, okay, so are we or no? Or,
Yeah.
no. Yeah, I don't think that's normal for me. I think maybe some underlying
something
issues.
going on up there.
Something this big ol' head.
A little switch turned off.
But
or on.
Who knows? But yeah, anyways, okay, wait, I wanted to talk about Hamilton. Can I rewind? Rewind.
That was not good.
Like how in the
not good. I know.
Because in the song
yeah, I know.
And they rewind.
I know. I want to do that scene with the chair. Like they hold up the chair and rewind. It's like they do the reverse. You know those TikTok dancers who do like the reverse move?
Yeah, I know.
It's like really cool.
Anyways, I love Hamilton, and this whole day, like I don't think I've ever had a song stuck in my head this much. Like Satisfied, because I know the entirety of the song. So
Satisfied is really good.
That's probably my favorite Hamilton song. Actually, I don't know, maybe.
Oh my god, I was doing notes today in class, and
can I finish my story?
Okay.
And the entirety of Satisfied was stuck in my head. Like in English, I couldn't focus on just going through the entire song in my head. Like I could, like no matter how, and normally if I listen to it, like it gets on my head. No matter how many times I listen to it, it just got worse. It just got worse and worse.
Oh, there's actually a scientific thing that if you finish the song that's stuck in your head, then it goes away.
Yeah, no, it didn't. So science is wrong. Science isn't real.
Okay.
So I actually have a shirt that says "Science is real."
Science rocks. Stay in school, kids. Wise words from a wise woman.
Hardly.
No children are watching.
I'd hardly call you that.
What the hell? I'm very wise.
Like wise and smart are two different things. Wise means like you have a lot of years like on your shoulders, like you have like a lot of wisdom from like.
Okay, in my past life, it has made me wise now. I'm very wise, I think.
Didn't you say like 2 episodes ago you don't believe in reincarnation? Oh, yeah. Caught that inconsistency, that plot hole. Plot hole?
I don't know if that's the
Oh, that's also another thing I hate. I hate plot holes, and I'll actually go into like an existential crisis
if something doesn't make sense in a story.
Yeah, because I try and make it make sense, even if I'm like, okay, it's just a plot hole. Like I try and make it make sense, and then it doesn't make sense, and I'll spiral just thinking of other ways that it could make sense, and then I'll literally get so frustrated, and I've started crying because of that before.
Because how is this your job to entertain people, and you can't even be like
you know
good
the
at
freaking Starbucks cup that was like in Game of Thrones or whatever? Do you remember when that happened?
No.
Like, okay, so there's like specific. We're talking about this. We actually were talking about this in my theater class, right? Because there's like specific like people whose jobs are literally just to like make sure that like this arm hurts.
Oh, you're just really getting comfortable.
Anyways, there's specific people whose like job is just to make sure that like everything that's on set like makes sense on set, you know? Like there's nothing that's, like, there's no inconsistencies. And somehow, like there's like literally like 30 people, no more than that. There's probably like 100 people who like saw that on in Game of Thrones there was just a Starbucks cup that was just left on set and just made it in one of the movies. Do you understand how many people had to see that? And someone got fired because of it, because that's literally that's their entire job. And so now if you go back,
like the editing, people didn't see that.
No, nobody saw it. Even like multiple people whose job it was to make sure that there's no like
That's
inconsistencies. Yeah, and it was
obviously people make mistakes, but like if there's multiple people,
yeah, no, that's crazy. And it's like what are all those end credits for? What are all those people for? If y'all
should not be getting credit.
If y'all cannot catch that damn Starbucks cup. Anyways, what was I talking about? Oh, Hamilton. Yeah. Anyways, it was stuck in my head, and I literally like I don't know. I felt like I was going crazy, kind of. It was just like rewind, and it was like just playing like while I was doing my English work. Like I couldn't get it to stop. It was literally like just nonstop playing in my mind. But Satisfied actually makes me really sad because it's like Angelica, she sacrificed her love not only for her sister but also because she it was her duty to marry someone who was rich. She couldn't marry someone that was poor, and like she like and Eliza had the privilege to marry to marry
because she wasn't the oldest,
right? And Angelica, like she just had to accept it, you know.
And that's how society was at the time.
At least I keep his eyes in my life. So guys, I love Hamilton.
But then I didn't like how I almost said Lynn, how Hamilton was like more in love with Angelica than Eliza.
Right. But it's because he didn't think that Angelica wanted him. He also did cheat on his wife. Wait, did Angelica like actually like,
Hamilton was so chopped. I don't know how he pulled all that.
Like it's like I don't know how that happened actually.
I don't know how that played out.
She's like he's the most handsome man I've ever seen.
That's why I think she only liked his eyes. That's what she talked about.
Right. She's always like, oh, his eyes.
Never his face card.
Never the rest of him. I just imagine like this is and
yeah.
She never
like those biker talk videos where it's just their eyes.
She never looked down. She just kind of kept going.
No, but she did because he's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants.
Right. His wait. Fuck. What is it? Ask his family. Did you see his hands? His hands started fidgeting. He looked askance. He's penniless. He's flying by the seat of his pants. Handsome. But she said handsome. Boy, does he know it. Peach fuzz and he can't even grow it.
So she was studying him.
And she wants to take him far away from this place. Then she turned. She saw her sister's face. You know what she was?
And she was helpless.
Helpless!
I actually am not that big of a fan of Helpless. Sorry.
It's Satisfied is better.
Satisfied is better.
Dude, it's also that double perspective that gets me. The helpless as happening at the same time as Satisfied.
Good. And the rap.
Oh my god. I actually know that entire song like deep down to my bones. Angelica's my favorite. But do you think she actually...
I could recite the whole Hamilton play right now.
Probably me too. Do you think
we should do a rendition?
No, let's not. Do you think Angelica Schuyler like IRL wanted Hamilton?
Well, yeah, I don't think he would just.
But how would they? But how would they know that? Did she keep like a diary? Or...
Well, yeah. Maybe historians are gonna look at my diary, my journal, and be like, "Wow, what an intelligent, wise woman," and then you're gonna be proven wrong.
Well, I'll be dead, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Yeah, that is so crazy. It's like, oh, like history has its eyes on you. Like after you're dead, it's like if you don't.
We're not gonna be in history.
I know, it's like if you don't make
unless this really makes it.
If you don't like make something of yourself, if you don't provide, like that's like my number one goal is just to, like not change the world in like a big way, but just like do something that affects other people so that I have a legacy, you know?
I don't need that.
It's like history has its eyes.
I don't know. I don't really gaff about that.
I was afraid it was just kind of goes like this a little bit. No, I want to like I don't know. It's
I
like
don't need my name to be written in the books.
no.
No.
It's like you kind of view it as a more temporary thing.
Yeah.
It's like you're here and
I'm
you're
here
here
and
and you're queer.
Don't know about that last bit. But I'm here and I'm living in the moment.
Right, and that's all you can ask for, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hamilton actually
Life is just such a beautiful gift.
Right.
Given to us.
Right. I don't like people who don't like Hamilton though. Cause I feel like they always like okay, if you genuinely like just but like why don't you like it? Like that's just what I don't get.
I respect people's opinions. Some people are just not musical people, and that's fine.
Right,
Like,
that's okay, but like
my mom isn't a musical fan.
yeah, if you don't like musicals, that's one thing, but like to just not like the plot is
Hamilton is like a work of art. Lin-Manuel Miranda is a lyrical
he's
genius.
kind of bad.
He's bad, and he's a lyrical genius.
And not a lot of people will agree with me on the fact that
he's bad.
I think he's really cute.
He's a bad biddy. But
Biddy?
Yeah. He is literally a lyrical genius. Like if you study his lyrics, even
like,
in Hamilton,
and Encanto.
So
and in Encanto.
Even in Encanto, like even in his Disney movies, his lyrics are so smart, and like, you can tell when Lin-Manuel Miranda has worked on a soundtrack for a movie before and when he hasn't, because it will suck without him.
Right. Yeah. No, he's actually just like that's actually how I feel. Like I love like him. Like it's
like Moana.
Oh my god.
Are you kidding,
dude? No, I love Lin. He's so like quirky.
I love.
He's like
him.
Manic Pixie Dream Boy.
There's no like footage of him where he's not being
silly,
goofy.
silly Billy. Like
he's just so crazy, and we can't take him anywhere.
Right. He actually is like. I would not be surprised if I saw a picture of him like with that, like the peas on his head, and she's like, "That's him. That's literally him." Also, guys, I just like felt the back of my head and my.
Oh my god! I took a picture of Zuzu's part just now.
The part in my brain it's like kind of like zigzag 90s sort of 2000s like hairstyle moment.
Except it's kind of just giving bald patch.
Is it?
Let me get a view from the back. It was really good.
Is it? I'll add it in the dump. Just grazed hands there for a moment. But yeah. Anyways, something else I want to talk about. I want to talk about the freaking Piper Rockelle documentary. Oh my god.
Why are the main people not in it? The main people aren't in it.
Because they can't. Piper can't.
Well, yeah, because I swear if they had just waited like
if they,
5 months.
Actually, I'm so pissed because if they waited. Wait, when does she even turn 18?
She turns 18 in like half a year.
Yeah, I feel like she's been 17 for forever. But if they just waited until she turned 18.
Well, because she's been like acting 17 forever.
It doesn't necessarily mean that she would fully be out of the house. It is like, I don't know, like, because there is still like, it is still her mom, no matter how terrible of a person she is. She might still want to stay. She might still be like, whatever. And then also she just might like, we don't know if she has like access to the money that she's making. Mm-hmm. And she, even like, no matter how famous she is, like, she still might not be able to get out when she turns 18. I hope that she does, though. I used to love Piper Rockelle also. Like, that was like,
I never watched her. No, and if I did, like, my mom would never let me. Like those types of YouTube channels, my mom would be like, this is actually just like not good.
Yeah, no, but I watched like the original squad. Like that was. I
used to watch them on TikTok.
But yeah, anyways, but then the other people, like, are you talking about like Lev and like Jensen, and like whatever,
and Gavin?
I think they didn't do it because, well, Gavin, his mom is also kind of crazy.
And then like who else was it? Like Emily.
Yeah, I think the reason they didn't do it is because I think the people that did do it, they kind of also have a little bit of hatred towards Piper as well, because I think the other people, they knew it would be harmful for her, because now they're because the documentary is kind of putting her in an unsafe environment, because obviously her mom's not going to react and she was posting TikToks about it too.
Also, her and the assistant, how do you say his name?
Capri, yeah.
That stream was weird.
I only saw some little bits of it.
I don't know why they were made to like look naked.
Oh yeah, that was really weird.
I feel like Capri is only really just like doing it for the views.
Yeah, I didn't even know who he was.
Chloe. I missed that queen. Where is she? Yeah, where is she? Where'd she go?
Girl, hit us up. Collab.
We miss you. Me and her go way back.
Do you really? Does she know who you are?
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Anyways. Oh my god, you know who I miss? Oh
my god, speaking of, today at lunch, we found this, just like this picture of Ash Trevino taped outside, just like on the gazebo.
In the courtyard?
Yeah, in the courtyard. It's just like this picture of Ash Trevino just like taped up.
It's kind of giving like Victorious a little bit. Like I don't know why.
Don't compare them to Victorious. Victorious is a work of art.
Dude, I actually like.
I
love
love
Victorious.
I listen to the soundtrack.
Really? Freaking Beck is he's still a baddie.
Beck is a baddie.
He's still thriving. Andre's a baddie.
Andre's a baddie.
Robbie's a
Robbie
baddie.
is so bad. I love Robbie.
Robbie's
And also,
so
you know that song Mutt? That's
yeah. That's
Andre made that.
Yeah, I know.
Period.
It's really good. Leon Thomas, I think his name
Yeah.
is. Yeah. No, I love all of them. I love that whole cast. And
I think we all sing.
And Liz Gillies. Oh, and Milo Man. Oh, Milo. Guys, if I ever saw Little Shop of Horrors on Broadway, I think I'd like die. It doesn't matter even what the cast is. Like, I love Little Shop of Horrors. Have you ever seen it?
Milo Manheim like keeps getting canceled though because I heard he's a Zionist.
I heard that too, but I think he's just Jewish. People don't really know the difference between Jewish and Zionist.
I mean,
if he is a Zionist, please God.
I keep seeing.
Why do people even think that though? Did he say anything?
I think he posts stuff about like Israel, but
great.
Milo Manheim, like I keep seeing.
Is it Heim or Heim?
I
say Heim.
I say Heim.
But also I said Ramus for a long time.
Yeah, you said Ramus.
And now that I think about it, like it sounds so wrong. Yeah, like so.
It's Ramus. Anyways, I keep seeing videos of people like meeting up with Milo in public. Like they just like see him,
and he always says ASL to them.
And he's so like kind and beautiful.
He's so adorable. Maybe we shouldn't be saying this.
Maybe we shouldn't say this, and then we find out.
Can we? I don't know if Google's gonna really answer for us. But yeah, I remember like the Noah Schnapp like thing happened, and then I was like, fuck, because I was such a big Stranger Things fan, right? And then it just kept happening. It just kept happening after that. Yeah, I feel like, dude, actually kind of PMO because people like low-key don't even like talk about, like they talk about like obviously like Palestine and stuff, but it's kind of like what's happening with like what happened with the Russia and Ukraine war.
Yeah, people only do it when it's trending.
And then it's like people still do talk about it as they should, but it's like it was like there was like a big part of people.
If I had like
free Palestine, like
the money, I would try and do more. Like we're only so young, we can't really.
Also, if we had a platform.
If we had a platform.
But then people were canceling Brittany Broski because she like didn't talk about it. I actually don't know the whole like depth
but like
to that.
Influencers are also not obligated.
They're not politicians.
Yeah, they're not obligated to, because also if you're not educated enough on it, then you'll also be flamed for that too.
Yeah.
So it's like I think a lot of them are just playing it safe. I mean, behind the scenes, like
we don't really know.
We don't really know if they're supporting.
If I was in her position, I definitely would.
Yeah. Speak out about it.
But it's not. I'm like I don't really know if it's cancelable. But I also heard that she like said something. She was like, I don't know. Everybody's fucking telling me to talk about Palestine. Like I don't care. Like something. I don't know. If she said that, then.
Speaking of, did you hear her "Adore You"?
I did hear. Oh my god! Wait, can we actually talk about that? It was.
I like the switch up.
It was. It was really. People don't think your computer's gonna turn on.
You just jinxed it because it turned on.
Okay. Wow. The opposite jinx.
Oh, I'm not gonna read that.
Okay, it's not. I only have 3 points. But anyways, yeah, I heard Brittany Broski did a "Adore You" cover. It was good. It's not really my kind of vibe. She kind of has that Hosier kind of voice, you know. Like there's just something because it's the effect.
Oh. But what are their sources? What are their sources? Why did I just click on that?
So actually she googled is Milo Manheim a Zionist, and actually the Google answer was Disney Channel star Milo Manheim is a Zionist.
It's actually highlighted is a
Zionist.
But
so fuck.
He posted, "My heart goes out to everyone affected by the attacks in Israel." Which is like, sure, both sides of the war are sad. Innocent people are being killed. But also,
however, wow, they did a whole. They have his face just in front of a big thing.
Should we put this on the dub?
No, I don't think that's in good taste. No. Oh. Fuck. Okay, well, there goes.
Oh, there's a Reddit post. That's really juicy.
The Milo Manheim hate needs to stop. It is getting wait, I can't even. It is getting way out of
This
hand.
is r/Milo Manheim.
It is getting way out of hand. It is all rumors and lies. Do not believe everything you read. I have never made a post before, but I feel like this is something I have to do because it is really annoying me. I recently discovered Milo Manheim after watching Disney's Zombies and found him so charming as Zed. I looked into okay, I don't give a fuck. First of all, okay, proof number one. My heart goes out to all the people. This is in quotations. My heart goes out to all the people affected by the attacks in Israel. Milo posted this the day after the infamous events of October 7th, showing sympathy to the hostages and the people killed by Hamas. The war between Israel and Hamas had not started yet. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. How does that show he is a Zionist and a supporter of genocide? Also, I want to make it clear, guys. Me and Neha are not the most educated on this, so we're not gonna talk about it too much. We're just saying we do not support Zionism. Free Palestine.
Free Palestine.
That's what we're saying.
Exactly.
Proof number two. He works with organizations that aim to tackle anti-Semitism. Which, yeah, that's the thing. Is like there's a lot of people are confusing Jewish people and Zionists, and I think that's
like obviously if those are your people, you're not gonna be against them, but you're also not gonna like. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
If they're your people, you're not gonna. What am I saying?
I don't know.
Like if it was your people,
Just
you're gonna have
talking.
some sympathy.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but it's like people like have they'll see someone like wearing like a Star of David or something, and they'll be like, "Free Palestine," like under, and it's like, yeah, but like y'all are just like assuming that every single Jewish person is Zionist,
Right.
even if they're not like they don't actually even have like anything to do with Israel, and they haven't even like whatever.
Okay.
He works with organizations that aim to tackle anti-Semitism, which apparently are also Zionist organizations. He is working with these to stop anti-Semitism, not to spread Zionism. Of course, he is going to be okay. Like I don't give a fuck. Sorry, so long.
What? People on TikTok commenting that he deserved to get his nudes leaked because he's a Zionist and a bad person, or which he is not, is so disgusting.
I did not know about this. You are the horrible people, not him. Was somebody supporting?
He also voted for Kamala Harris in the presidential elections. And
that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah.
So
that's actually the bare minimum.
Also, someone on Tumblr said Milo supported a post-baby Ariel made mocking Free Baby Ariel. Actually, no, that's kind of not surprising. Made mocking Free Palestine, but when I searched it up, I couldn't find that post anywhere. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So
this is
they
said, I pray for everyone affected by the war. However, hating/blocking celebrities who support Israel or haven't spoken in support of Palestine will do nothing to help stop the war. That is true, but also like.
But also, you shouldn't necessarily be supporting them. Oh my god, my hand is purple. Yeah, I think that like
people shouldn't be harassing celebrities for this, as they cannot do anything. It is the politicians who have the power to end the war. That's true. I mean, I guess.
I don't know. Anyways, how did we even like get here?
We were talking about Victorious, and then
Liz Gillies.
Anyways,
he like. I guess also, but if I was in his position and I wasn't a Zionist, I would probably say something because I'm sure he knows about this. So I'm not necessarily gonna assume anything, but also I'm gonna assume things. Okay, we don't need to get this deep into it.
Sorry. This is like a rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole?
Rabbit hole.
Oh.
It doesn't seem very extreme. Like, it's not like he's being like. I don't know. Like,
I don't know what's going on.
There's probably more to it, and we just can't find it right now.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what's going on. But we're not gonna glaze him.
I don't think we should actually speak about him.
Who are we talking about? Oh, Brittany Broski. Her Adore You cover. It was really good.
But how did she do everything?
Dude,
she's actually a super girl.
But I feel like there's other songs that she could cover that would like highlight her voice even more. You know, because like I've heard like she's an amazing singer.
She is,
and I think that like her Adore You cover is good, and I also like that I really added her own twist on it because I don't like when covers are like just the exact same song, but like such a good example of like a cover that really differentiates from the original song is Do I Want to Know.
Right.
Hosier cover. That's like in my mind that's a completely different song.
I don't even like correlate it to the original.
I literally like not in the slightest. They're not the same song at all, but they also are. And I think that's such like talent.
That's actually what artists are like.
Right. Or like when the Wallows did a Maria's cover and everybody was upset because it didn't sound like the original. It's like, yeah, it's actually not supposed to. I don't remember what song they did, but they did a Maria's cover. Oh my god, speaking of friggin' Wallows, Dylan Minette? Benet? I think it's Benet. Lead singer? 13 Reasons Why.
Benet, I'm guessing from the spelling. Can you?
No? 13 Reasons Why is really good. Have you seen it?
I was gonna say a really bad joke.
Were you I'm their 13th reason? Were you gonna say that?
No.
Oh. What were
we talking about? I just ate a lot of food, so I'm actually like really out of it.
Before the gazebo, Trevino. Before that.
Wait, that was like a bar.
Before the gazebo, Trevino. Wait, ready?
Before the gazebo and Trevino.
No. Is this kind of like a career that's maybe opening up for us as musicians?
This might be our big break.
Our moment.
Top 10 moments when celebrities realize they made it, and
it's us right now.
The crowd is chanting our name. Wait,
Divas!
Our names.
Diva! Zuzu! Neha! Diva! Zuzu!
Yeah, so, right.
I don't know. Oh, we're talking about Piper Rockelle. How the fuck? How the... What? This is gonna bring me back to the first episode when we cannot keep ourselves straight. Seems like so long ago now.
That was 6 weeks ago.
I know,
as we made it so far.
So long yet so far.
What are you talking about?
Sorry. Okay. Yeah. Like, it's okay. Did you
thumbnail?
I have a good few options for this episode, actually. I think I have a. We need to make that TikTok soon.
I'll make it. I'll make it if you order the mics.
Okay. Deal. Shake on it.
I've been saying, like, shaking hands is so awkward for me because, like, I also have to do it a lot because I'm in DECA, which is a business club, and so, like, you have to shake hands with, like, almost every person you meet. And I'm left-handed, and so when I first go to it, my first instinct is to put out my left hand, and then I realize people shake their right hands. People shake their right hands, and it's just kind of a little awkward moment that happens. And I'm also just like not strong in my right hand, so my hand is like limp when I'm shaking hands.
Remember when people would always go like this?
Yeah,
I know you remember. I bet you did it during your Dream SMP phase. And
wow, we didn't have to like
go that far. Oh, God, speaking of, you guys know freaking Bilzo? How do you know?
I don't want to talk about this.
You don't want to?
No.
Why?
Those who know me know about my Dream SMP phase.
Your Lemanberg
I don't think it was a phase. It was actually my life.
Right.
It was my life. It was my will to live.
And still is.
Let's not spread false information.
Is it false?
It's false. You guys would see signs if I was still in that.
I think we do see signs. I think the signs are everywhere.
Like what?
Like you, just you.
Just me?
As a person. Yes.
God, I'm telling you, being a part of a toxic fandom is what builds character.
Right.
Especially when you're at such a young age and you don't have internet restriction. It leads to some complications.
Leads to some incidents, you could say.
Some
happy accidents.
Yeah.
I hate when, like, never mind.
And as Tubbo said...
No, keep going. You got it. As Tubbo once said.
As Tubbo once said, all good things must come to an end. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm sorry, I have so much Dream SMP knowledge that I can't, like, I can't just forget it. Like, it's locked away in my brain, and sometimes it just comes out.
Yesterday, I said something about Lovejoy, and I think you were transported.
And I think you know that That's So Raven, where her eyes just like, that was me.
Because if you guys don't know, Lovejoy is Wilbur Soot's like band.
And if you don't know about Wilbur Soot, recently,
well, he actually bit his girlfriend. Well, not really recently.
#support Shelby, guys. Go follow. Go support her. Go watch her story time because honestly, it left me appalled.
Crazy.
Actually, I wasn't even surprised because he showed us signs. I'm not gonna get into this. What am I talking about?
No, because you can't resist.
I can't resist.
Can't resist.
That sounds like I can't resist Wilbur. I can't resist talking about my trauma.
Because no, I get it. Because it's like you wanna just like you wanna vent.
I want to vent.
Right. Anyways, okay, freaking Piper Rockelle. Let's get back to what I was talking about. Actually, I think that like I think that the big reason that a lot of the main people did it is because they knew that they would be leaving Piper in like a toxic environment because her mom's obviously gonna be mad, and also just I think they didn't really want the repercussions for the most part. I think they were kind of scared.
Honestly, I wouldn't want to like relive.
I wouldn't want to relive it either. But I'm very I'm not excited. I feel like excited is the wrong word, but I'm
eager
to
see what they have.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be very enlightening.
I really wish they waited.
I know, because I feel so terrible for her, genuinely.
Me too.
And it's like I can't believe I watched that stuff because going back and looking at it, I'm like, yeah, no, this shit is so weird. Like, oh my god, I watched a video essay on it. Oh my god, dude, I literally used to be like a video essay fiend. Like, you don't understand.
Too.
I love a good video essay when I actually have like the attention span for it. Like, they're so
video essays are so
enlightening.
Good.
Anyways, like I'll either like when I get ready, I'll either watch a podcast or a video essay. And
this is a good video
essay. Sure. We should make each other video essays about like
what?
You can make me one for the Dream SMP, and I can make you one for
low key. You should make one for Stranger Things
or Heartstopper.
Either one. I'd prefer Stranger Things.
Would you?
Yeah.
I would have to rewatch.
If you do one for Stranger Things, I will do one for Dream SMP for you.
Okay. Deal. It's a deal.
I'm not shaking on it though.
No?
No.
Okay. I have to pee. I just like got like a wave of like need to pee.
This is a good thirst trap. I have my chain in my mouth. That reminds me of who was on stage and he did the
Oh my god! Did you guys see Hamza and Martin as the Sally for
you don't need to talk that loud. The mic's there.
Did you guys see Hamza and Martin as the Sally for Role Model in Toronto, and Curtis Connor was also at that same fucking show, guys.
In his little flare pants.
Yeah,
and he was gallivanting.
You guys don't understand. Like, this is like okay,
maybe crazy.
Maybe I'm like basic.
No, come back. No, come back. If I said excuse me, would it make it better?
No.
Come back. I won't do it again.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You guys want to see my part?
Oh, it doesn't even like get it on camera how bad it is.
I'll put it in the dump.
Yeah, we'll put it in the dump.
Anyway, moving on. Like
did that put you off?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Just a bit.
You don't think that was adorable? Right.
Maybe I'm just like basic like YouTube TikTok girl, but like so like Hamza, Martin, role model, like Curtis Connor, like that's like me. Like, dude, Curtis Connor, Danny Gonzalez, Drew Gooden, Jarvis Johnson. I actually don't think you guys understand. Like, I'm OG. Like, literally since I was way too young to be watching them. Like 2016, I've been watching them. Like, they're like.
It's like my neck like detaches when I do that.
Whoa. That was really good. Actually, it was not as good as yours earlier though.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. That was a very, very big deal for me. I kind of wish Curtis also went on stage, but that's okay.
I've been exerting a lot of sounds this episode. Neck cracking, burping, just a lot of...
You're like really on your own planet, huh? Like that had nothing to do with what I was saying.
Well, because I don't know, you just talk so much, I just start tuning it out, and it's just
like... Good to know.
But you've known this.
Have I?
Yeah, you've known this. I know when you're talking about something I should be listening to and something that I've probably already heard before. Or something that I already know.
That's true. It's kind of just like everything that happens to me, I just need to like let it out. I don't care if you're actually listening or not. It just needs to like
I know, and that's okay.
I think that I should start journaling.
And that's what I'm here for.
I think journaling would actually help me a lot because it would just
Yeah.
really get out. Like,
I don't know. I'm excited to journal tonight. Like I did last night,
really?
and then now I'm like excited to do
you're gonna
it.
be like, oh, me and Zuzu filmed a podcast.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm gonna start putting. I already put the dates, but I'm gonna be like dating it, and then like. Obviously, I'm not gonna do it daily because I know I don't have the work ethic for that, and I soon it's gonna start to feel like a chore, and I don't want it to be like a chore. I want it to be like my true self.
Right.
I want it to be my true, authentic self, and if there's a month break in between, then so what? It's not like anyone is reading it.
Well,
It's just
but
gonna be
maybe
me.
if history has its eyes on you.
If history, perchance, has its eyes on me, that's gonna be my true self.
You know what makes me so mad is when someone says perchance and then other people would be like, you can't just say perchance. Like
that joke has been run to the ground.
It's actually been because perchance, perchance is actually a word, by the way.
Yeah.
It's like when you say, if you say like hyperpigmentation, like you can't say that anymore. It's like, okay, it's just like that's like there's so many words that have just been completely eliminated from my vocabulary
because I just feel like cringe YouTube shorts,
I just
Instagram
feel wrong.
Reels, like
I can't
like
say
TikTok
sus.
comments.
I can't say sus.
I say sus as a joke.
God forbid a girl says sus anymore.
I love those comments. God forbid a white boy catches a vibe. Like,
do you know that one guy that like dances to Lizzie McAlpine?
No.
And then all the comments are like, "Oh, this is a trap." This is
Do you know that one like older lady who just makes like martinis to like Arctic Monkeys sounds and like other rock music?
No, I don't.
She's actually a vibe. I love her videos so much. Like that's gonna be me.
Do you know that one guy who just like dances?
That's really specific.
That's
actually a dancing app. TikTok? Yeah. Like, are you okay? Like,
okay. We're gonna wrap it up. I think.
Oh really? 102.
Yeah, that really went by fast.
I feel like it was mostly just you talking. That's how a lot of these go. And guys, if you want to hear me talk more and Zuzu talk less, please comment below. Cause
don't say that. You're gonna get us demonetized.
I'm sure even
monetization.
I know. I'm sure no like YouTube admin wants to watch this.
Why not?
In order to like demonetize it.
Wait, why not?
Because they don't have like a sense of humor.
Right.
So they wouldn't understand
us. They
wouldn't
get it. They
wouldn't get us.
Anyways, to wrap it up today, I want to talk about just music really briefly. Obviously, I already talked about Hamilton.
Music briefly. Oh my god, Bridget Mendler.
Oh, my queen.
Hurricane has been stuck in my head all week. I've been listening to Hurricane on repeat.
Guys,
because that's how life has been feeling.
Like a hurricane?
No.
Wait, I don't even remember how it goes.
It's like, everything is fine when you're standing in the eye of the hurricane.
Yeah.
Okay,
you got it. Yeah. No, I love Bridget Mendler, guys. That's actually like
she's
Lemonade.
Barbie. She's a Barbie.
Guys, Good Luck Charlie, Lemonade Mouth. Oh,
she is Barbie. Like she has had every
Barbie,
profession possible. Like she should be the next president.
I believe that. I think so. If comes to the point where she's running, I'll be voting for her.
I'll be voting for Bridget Mendler. Guys, can we get pins? Bridget Mendler, 2028. Will she be 35? How old do you have to be? 35?
35, yeah. I've been listening to. Okay, the thing is, I haven't even been listening to anything specific. Oh my god, you know what I wanted to say is I want Biba Doobie to make more angsty music, like Talk or like Cologne.
She's 32, so she will be
35.
35 and time for the 2028 elections. So we do need pins.
Pins. Bridget Mendler, 2025.
2028.
Oh, yeah.
Stupid idiot. Uneducated, dumb. I didn't mean that.
Thanks.
I didn't mean that.
Thanks. Is this how you feel when I touch you?
Yes, Zuzu has been like gripping me recently. Whenever she gets excited in like history and she needs to talk to me about something, she'll literally just come up to me and like grip my shoulder, and it's so uncomfortable. I get excited. Like let go of me. I get excited. Like let go of me. You've been too comfortable touching me recently, and I like
the hug like awoke something.
Like I like our friendship because you don't touch me.
The one time that we hugged really awoke something in me.
Okay, bye.
Wait, no, I'm not done.
You're never done. You're gonna keep talking after we end this.
I have like stuff I want to say. Okay, I want Biba Doobie to make more angsty music. That's the one thing I said. I think Talk and Cologne are like two of her best songs, and I like the angsty ones.
I like Real Man recently. It's been
Real Man, yeah.
That's just a fun, quirky little bop.
And then also, I don't have any like songs in like particular.
Can we bring back saying bop instead of it being like another word for like someone who gets
Bop is such a
around?
good word because just like you bop from one
Like
person to the next, like bop bop
no,
bop.
I like bop for a song though.
Oh,
I meant bop for a song. Like we need to start saying bop as a song and not
right,
as
that's a
like a
bop. Right,
cuz like sometimes cuz I say stuff is a banger, but sometimes
bop
it's
is
just a
just
bop.
like it's just like
It's
it's
just
a
a bop.
bop, right? Anyways, yeah, I also like I haven't been listening to playlists. I've just been like queuing up a ton of songs. But the thing is, it's always the exact same songs. So today
Me too.
I was like, okay, this is just like unnecessary. Let me just make a playlist. But the thing is, I have a habit of whenever I make a playlist, I add songs that don't fit into that playlist and that I don't want to be in that playlist. And then eventually my playlist just gets super long and I just skip past every song and I hate every single song that's on it. So that's why I didn't make a playlist. I just made a
One
queue. But then I did it and I tested it. I like shuffled it so many times and I was like, okay, yes, I do like all of these songs. But it's already like almost 100 songs.
I do that too. Like I will listen to a bunch of songs like on repeat for like a good amount of time, and then I'm like, okay, I've been listening to these songs like on repeat, the same songs like every day. Let me just put it in a playlist. And once I put them in a playlist and start playing the playlist, I get sick of them immediately. I'm like, what is like the what? How does that work? Like why do I get bored of them
Right,
immediately?
right, right.
But like when they're not in the playlist, I can listen to them
I
however
actually
much I
can't even
want.
listen to any of the Smiths anymore. Like they like
I always think of this whenever I listen to the Smiths. I think of you.
you really?
Yeah.
That's cute. They were my number one artist 2 years ago. Last year,
Do you
like
think of me when you
in 2023.
listen to Arctic Monkeys?
Bye guys.
Oh.
Bye.